my clock, I can't stop. Fuck around, make my 40 pop. No popcorn, I pop pistols. Reaming my body, clothing no issue. Bitch, you look sick, you need a tissue. You drop a body, I just might bless you. I'm metrosexual.
What is going on, guys? It's Wraith here, back with another video. Now, before this video started, I just wanted to thank everyone who came out and checked out my stream yesterday. It was a lot of fun. We played for about 6 hours. I did zone wars with viewers, 1v1 with viewers, a couple squads with viewers, a lot of solos, arena, stuff like that. And yeah, I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought you guys enjoyed it, and I would love to see you guys there again. And if you didn't come or you didn't make it out yesterday, definitely come out today. So we are starting it at 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so in about 20-30 minutes when this video goes live, maybe even less, or 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, Eastern Standard Time. So definitely come check it out, you guys. I'd love to play with you guys, love to talk with you guys. You guys can ask me questions or whatever you guys want. Link will be in the bio or description, or you can just look up WraithFN in Twitch and that will pop up as well. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys there. And in today's video, basically the main thing I'm going to be talking about is confidence, how to gain confidence, and why it's so important to becoming a better player, and why it's so important to actually become a good player is because of confidence, right? So keep that in mind, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you guys how to have unbelievable confidence like every pro player. Let's get right into it, and make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You already know, use creator code WraithFN in the item shop. So first of all, I'm going to talk about why having a high level of confidence is absolutely unbelievable for you and yourself as a player, and why all pro players have that kind of absurd amount of confidence and why it works so well for them. So basically, having a high level of confidence allows you to do everything that you normally wouldn't do with a low amount of confidence. So basically, if your mechanics are pretty good and you have extremely high level of confidence, well, you're going to try crazy snipes. You're going to try shots in the midair because you're going to believe you can hit them. You're not going to try and wait until you get the best angle. You're just going to go for it, and you're going to hit your shots. If you have good mechanics, then you're going to be able to do it. For example, some people struggle to do high ground retakes or even their 90s from creative into their game, and they're like, well, what should I do? Well, if you have a good amount of confidence, then it's okay. You don't need to actually worry about that, because you're going to already be doing it because you have a high level of confidence that you're going to be able to accomplish it. So if you have a confidence in your skill and in your ability to play the game and your mechanics, well, then there's a high chance that you're going to be able to do the things in game and not worry about messing up, because you're going to be so focused and you're going to know, okay, I can do this. Like, it's not out of my comfort zone or anything. I have the confidence. I'm good enough. You're going to do it. Well, then most of the time you're going to do it. Sure, you're going to fail sometimes. You're not going to hit that snipe in the air. But a lot of the time, if you have the confidence and you go for it, well, then sometimes you're going to surprise yourself and you're actually going to be able to do it. If you do an absolutely crazy high ground retake that you've done in creative a couple times, like, you know what? I'm good enough player. I can do this. And you do it. Well, then sometimes it might not work out, but a lot of the times it will work out. If you have that confidence to try it, do new things, you might actually surprise yourself, and you never know what's going to happen. So some ways to actually improve your confidence and get way more confidence at playing at a whole, or improving, or whatever you want to say, is playing more. Now, this is obviously a very simple tip for you to use. It doesn't require that much skill. It doesn't require that much anything. It just requires you to put in more time into the game. And the reason this allows you to become more confident is, think about it. The more you do something, the better and the quicker you are at going to be confident at it. So think about it. If you're, let's say, practicing a high ground retake in creative or something like that, right? And then you move it into your game, the more you do it and the more you practice it in the game, the more confident and the more chances of hitting it will happen in the game. Right? And also, the biggest thing is the more scenarios that happen. So for example, if you get dropped down to 12 HP and the buddy tries to take your pyramid, and you're boxed up and the guy tries to take your pyramid and then your roof, right? Or your pyramid, then your floor. Well, the more you're in that scenario, the more you know, okay, so I'm going to wait for him to pickaxe, and then I'm going to go for the pump or go for the combat shot, right? Instead of the first time getting in that scenario, you're just going to be like, I don't know what to do. Should I just hold it and wait for him to make a mistake, or what should I do, right? Yet if you're in that scenario already and you've done it dozens of times, well, then you're already going to know what to do because it's worked for you before, or it hasn't worked for you, so you can just literally just do or not do what you've done before. Pretty simple. But again, if, for example, you see a hill on the end game and you're like, well, should I go for that? If you've been in the end game scenario a lot, you know that natural high ground is very, very important, and if you have the chance, you should take it. So you're just going to go for the natural high ground instead of actually like second guessing yourself or being like, well, I don't know, should I, like, what's the play here or whatever, right? But if basically you just go for it and full send it instead of thinking about it, being like, I don't know what to do, second guessing yourself, well, then you're going to be able to do it and you're going to feel way more confident doing it, and that just helps your game so much more. So trust me, the more you get in each scenario, the way better and the way more confident you're going to feel, because you've been in that scenario before. That's super important, that once you've been in the scenario, you're going to feel way more confident being in that same scenario. You can use the same thing for LANs. So people like Tfue have a way better chance at doing well at LAN events because he's already been to 3 or 4, even multiple, even maybe in the like tens of LAN events. Yet someone like FaZe Dubs or Mongo might be a little bit nervous because they've never been to a LAN event. So the more you do things, the more confident you're going to feel to do it again. That's why I highly suggest put in more time into the game, and trust me, it will work out for you. Now this next tip kind of goes into like this last one, but it's put more practice into the things that you want to be better at. So basically what I mean about this is kind of going back to like the skill part, where if you want to do a high ground retake, like a really clean face sway or ghost bizzle high ground retake or something, yeah, you have only practiced it 10 or 11 times in creative, well then you're probably not going to be able to do it with much confidence in a game. You might be a little bit nervous, you're like, oh, I don't know if I'll be able to hit it, whatever, right? But the more you do it in creative, and the more you're like, okay, well, what do you mean? I've been doing this 150 times in creative. I'm definitely ready for this. I can do it in the game. Well, then there's a higher chance of you actually being able to do it in the game because you believe in yourself. You know that you've been practicing a while. You know exactly when to jump. You know exactly when to throw the ramp out or throw the pyramid out or whatever your high ground retake is. But the more you do it, and the more, not even the more you do it, but the more you practice that specific move, you're going to have so much more confidence doing that specific move, because you're going to be like, I've done this 1,000 times. Like, there's no need for me to be nervous, or there's no need for me to be able to do it, because I've done it so many times. You can do the same thing with aiming or turtling. So if you've grinded Kovacs, you've grinded the aim trainer in Fortnite, well then you're just going to be like, okay, I've done training so much time, like, when someone's in the air, I'm going to be able to bill him because I've practiced so long. I know that I have a good shot. I know that I hit a lot of people out of the air. I know I've been practicing my aim. You're just going to have that confidence, and your mouse arm is going to be steady instead of shaking, and you're just going to believe in yourself, and you're going to know that you've put a lot of time into that specific thing, and you're going to be able to do it. Same with turtling. If you practice turtling all the time in creative, well then the more you do it, the more you're confident you're going to be in game. Like, I started doing turtling when I first got into arena, and I was not good at turtling. And no matter what happened though, I was like, I'm going to try it. And a lot of the times I like screwed up and it didn't work at all, right? Yet when I practiced it more in creative, I was like, oh, this isn't even that bad, right? And then the next time I'd turtle, I'd be like, okay, this is pretty easy, and I'd be able to get the turtle off pretty easily, right? So it's super important to practice creative, and then you're going to have the confidence to be able to do it in the game. Now the last tip, and this is probably the biggest tip, and this is the one that pros do a lot, is tell yourself you're the best player in the world, or tell yourself you're an Unreal player. You don't even need to be the best player in the world, but if you have that confidence to tell yourself, I'm an Unreal player, I've put in all this practice, blah blah blah, I know I'm better than a lot of these kids, then your confidence, your arm's not going to be shaking, your fingers for your joysticks aren't going to be shaking, you're going to be able to be confident retaking someone's box, you're going to be confident when someone's breaking into your box. Like I said this entire video, confidence is so important, that the more confidence you have, the better player you're going to be. And if you use that and you always think that you're the best, well then you're going to have the most amount of confidence. People in the world like Benji Fishy, Dubs, Poach, Vivid, all those guys, they always talk about and ask me anything on Reddit. Everyone's like, okay, what's the biggest thing that you say is important to know? And they're like, think that you're the best player in the world and you will become the best player in the world. Same thing with professional athletes. If you think you're unbelievable and you think you're very good, eventually you're going to get very good if you put in the time as well. So hopefully this video did help you guys out. I thought it was a pretty interesting one. I hope it did help you guys out. And yeah, if it did, make sure you smash the like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you use creator code WraithFN. And again, hopefully I will see you guys in the stream today. 4:30 p.m. Eastern, 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or you can basically just like look at it in the next 20 minutes and it'll probably be on. But again, WraithFN on Twitch, or links in the description if you want that as well. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Have a good one, you guys. Peace.